My name is adonis. I have a story titled Once in a Miracle. Once there was an orphan named Anna. She lived in an orphanage in the Philippines, and she had many friends in the orphanage. But when the time came, all of her friends soon got adopted. And she got very lonely because she didn't get adopted. Because of this, she became very depressed and she always locked herself in her room. She always thinking of a family that will adopt her soon. And she always prays to God and believed that she will get adopted. Anna is a very lonely person. She loves to sing and dance. She is also helpful. She helps in all the household chores in the orphanage. Because she is older than some of her friends, she is always asked for advices. She loves helping others, especially when they are lonely. But there comes a time when she couldn't help herself because she too is very lonely. She dreamed of one day to have a family, a complete family who will love her and will take care of her. One day, when she went to the market to buy some things for the orphanage, she tried to help a woman who was having a hard time carrying the things that she bought at the market. That woman asked her name and asked her where she lives. Anna told the woman that she lives in an orphanage and told the woman her story. The woman was so amazed with Anna because even though she is an orphan, she is still happy with her life and open to all challenges that will come her way. The woman and Anna parted ways outside the market and waved goodbye to each other. Anna went back to the orphanage to help in the kitchen. Anna told her story to the nuns that are taking care of them. That she met this wonderful woman who doesn't have a child. She wished to God that one day, someone like the woman she met at the market will adopt her and take care of her. Every night, before she goes to bed, she prays that one day she still have a family to call her own. But one day, she was not feeling good. She was feeling pain on her stomach. She asked of the nuns if she could rest for a while. When the sister said yes, she went to bed to rest. The sister was worried about what's happening to Anna. She called for a doctor. The doctor came and did some tests to Anna to check on her health. Anna was feeling so much pain that she cried and cried. The doctor gave her some medications for the pain and told the sister that he will come back after 2 days for the results. A couple of days came and the doctor gave the results to Anna. She was shocked of what the doctor told her. She had a tumor on her stomach and needed to undergo operation. Anna was scared so much, she prayed so hard to God that one day a miracle will cure her sickness. She has been crying all day that she fell asleep. After a few months, the woman who Anna met in the market went to the orphanage. Her name is Mrs. Reyes. She came looking for Anna. She was happy to see Mrs. Reyes. They talked for a while, and then Mrs. Reyes told her, Anna, that after the coincidence at the market, she realized that Anna was the child she was looking for. Mrs. Reyes always wanted a child of her own, but couldn't have one because she can't not bear a child. Anna was so happy that she jumped for joy. She never expected that she can still adopted and can still have her family to call her own. When she got adopted, she lived with Mrs. Reyes. Then she told Mrs. Reyes about her health condition. That she had a tumor on her stomach. That she has to undergo surgery. Mrs. Reyes and Anna went to the hospital to seek for a second opinion. Anna undergo another test and confirmed that she really has a tumor on her stomach. Then the next day, she undergo surgery and Mrs. Reyes was so nervous during the surgery. After the operation, the doctor told to Mrs. Reyes that the tumor on Anna's stomach was not curable. Then Mrs. Reyes was so lonely, then cried and cried. Then Mrs. Reyes went to Anna's room in the hospital. Then told to Anna that her tumor on her stomach was not really curable. Then Anna cried a lot. They spent the week in the hospital. They got home. After a year, There's a miracle that happened when Anna was crying a lot in her room. Then she felt like the pain in her stomach was gone. She was too happy and told her mother that the pain in her stomach was gone. And Mrs. Reyes can't believe that the pain in Anna's stomach was really gone. They live happily and safe. Thank you, the end.